So, there we go. There's George, we got a last speech, and we have with others after that, and it's been all to the other, and ready. And the others are invited to the speech. I just want to the people be here, and answer to the people in the room, so helpful. If the people be here, the voters, respond for others, the righteous voters, righteous, the voters of political for the Senate, and the Senate, righteous in the world, that the world has ever seen. And we get to know the area and to see a particular sin, as I said, I've worked, but see the voters get there, they get very carefully countries, and Bishop is okay, the governor, and get process straightened out, they want to get the whole thing straightened out, and get to a point where it was just present. And once they got together, and once they started talking about all today was not was such a good important so about those also found out and all done everybody was happy everybody was happy about it. I've never said it before actually. I don't know what those are. People don't care as much. Sometimes I don't know what those, but this is something that's taken off of our picture. And the big thing about I've heard for years, this is the biggest thing that ever happened. For years, long before I ran for office, that this is the biggest, it's the biggest, most complicated thing. And also it's the place that developed a tremendous progress about now and I also can all about things that it was. And it's not going to happen. We don't want to start anyway, actually, but it's not going to happen. So I just want to thank everybody, and I'll see you later on. And in particular, thank you today, Mr. Howard, thank you very much. Thank you very much, questions. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very much. It was a great honor. I appreciate it very much, Mr. President. Mr. General, Mr. President, great General, great President, thank you very much. This is the day that people across the region and around the world have been working, striving, hoping, and praying for. They've done things over the last month that I think were really unthinkable. Nobody thought this could happen. With the historic agreement we've just signed, as far as the millions have finally been answered, as you know, the hostages have been returned, and further work goes on, having to do with the state bodies. Together we've achieved what everybody said was impossible. At the very last, we have peace in the Middle East. It's a very simple expression of peace. Everybody else that I've heard for many years, but nobody thought it could ever get there, and I love it, and I can actually everybody sitting in those first few rows, and I'm standing with you, and I really didn't choose to stand. I promise I'm going to get it, okay? We're not going to keep us standing for long, as a great leaders. After years of suffering, and virtue, the war and Isaac is over. The humanitarian aid is now pouring in, including hundreds of truckloads of food, medical equipment, and other supplies, much of it paid for by people in Israel. Civilians are returning to their homes, the hostages are really I'm just watching it backstage. The level of love and sorrow, I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing. They say they haven't seen their mother and their father. They haven't seen them in such a long time. They lived in a tunnel. Not in a tunnel. And the level of love is just incredible. It's a beautiful thing to see. In one sense, it's so horrible that it could have taken place, but in another sense, it's so beautiful to see it all. And beautiful days rising, and now the rebuilding begins. The rebuilding is maybe going to be the easiest part. I think we've done a lot of the hardest part, It's the list comes together, we all know how to rebuild, and we know how to build better than anybody in the world. I want to express my tremendous gratitude to the Arab and Muslim nations who helped make this incredible breakthrough possible. And I really do to President al-Sisi of Egypt, who is so generously hosting us today. I want to thank you for the outstanding job our country is doing in so many different ways and for helping us so much with this peace agreement. I also want to thank the President for the escort of 6 fighter jets. And I looked out the window, so I hope they're friendly, and they turned out to be very friendly. We had 3 weeks on, and they are beauties right out of the great American manufacturing equipment, the greatest military equipment in the world. We have the strongest military in the world by far. And I know exactly what those planes were, and I know exactly how much you paid for those planes too. You paid a lot, but you got a pretty good deal. And they are great planes, and we just appreciate it. It was good, escorting. It was very impressive. But Air Force One was covered with Egyptian desert just a few months ago. If you think about it, just a few months ago it was Egyptian desert, and now it was just a few feet off our window. And it was a spectacular sight, and I appreciate it very much. It was really good. We got a big one, I suppose. I don't know if they were thrilled at the beginning, but they were thrilled as we sailed along very calmly and safely. And I'm deeply honored to receive from Egypt's highest state honor, the Order of the Nile. The Nile is so beautiful, so magnificent. It's such a beautiful title, the Order of the Nile. Thank you very much, Mr. President. I also want to give a very special thanks to the mayor of Qatar, a man who is outstanding, has been a friend of mine for a long time, long before politics, and he's a fantastically respected man. His Highness Sheikh Tamim is respected by everybody. He's respected by everybody in the most positive way, not only because of power, because of his heart. He's got a tremendous heart. He was a great leader, and his country loves him. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Let me also express condolences to the Qataris and the tragic car crash that claimed the lives of very cherished diplomats. Some of them were known by our people, and they were supposed to be incredible people. So please extend our sorrow and best wishes. It was tough. It was really tough. On this extraordinary occasion, we also want to give sincere thanks to President Erdogan of Turkey, who's always there when I need him. He's such a tough guy. He is tough as you can be, but we love him. And if we have a problem with him, he's got me to handle it. And usually I come through. We just have a good relationship, and we have from the beginning. And so I want to thank you very much, and say hello to your wife, beautiful wife. And, it's great to be with you. Always there. When I need him, he's always there. Thank you very much, Mr. President. And I also want to thank, I just spoke to him on the phone, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed, Saudi Arabia, a special friend of mine, who has come so long and so far, and he's done a fantastic job for his country. And I want to just thank him. And, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, God be noted. Emirates is here, no, it's here, Singapore. No, oh, he's not here. But he's here in spirit, I can tell you that. And he's been absolutely incredible, and we appreciate it very much. And His Majesty King Abdullah of Jordan, and thank you very much, Jordan. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. And we really have been a great help, and we appreciate it. Prime Minister Sharif of Pakistan, and also I have to say my favorite field marshal from Pakistan is not here, but the Prime Minister is here, and we're going to give his regards very thank you. Do you want to share what you said? Can you do it again? Also with us is President Prabowo, a very incredible man of Indonesia. President,
Wonderful.
Great job. President Abbas of the Palestinian authorities, and we have them all. We have them all. Good, good. Good to have you. And so many others, I really have a list here. This first 3 rows, and what's standing behind me, I don't know why they chose to stand, but they stand. They're going to be very famous tomorrow, all of them. We have the Arab League is represented by His Excellency, and thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much. We have Armenia. Oh, and Azerbaijan. That's a little war that we stopped. That's a little war there. They are listening when I met with them. I was in the Oval Office. They fought for like 31 years or some crazy number. And they had one sitting on that side of the Oval Office, one sitting. By the time we finished in 1 hour, they were both looking at each other. And now they're friends and they're getting along very. So I want to thank you both. That's incredible. Incredible. So we have Armenia, we have Bahrain, we have Canada. It's so great to have, in fact, the president called and he wanted to know if it's worthwhile. He knew exactly what it was. He knew the importance. Where's Canada, by the way? He knew the importance of this. He said, I want to be there. So many people have done it. I mean, they heard about it. And these are not people that can do that very easily. They have pretty big schedules to do. And the most powerful people. And I appreciate you being here very much. It was fantastic. Fantastic. And Cyprus, Egypt, the European Union, it's a lot of countries. France, thank you very much, Emmanuel. I would imagine Emmanuel is standing someplace. I can't believe it. You're taking a low-key approach today. Here's my friend. That's great. Good job. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Germany, the new chancellor of Germany is easy to spot because he's very tall and he's very smart and he's doing a fantastic job for his country. Appreciate it very much. And congratulations. It's a big election. It was a big one. It was going to change things. Greece, we have Hungary. Oh, Victor, I always Victor. We love Victor. Victor, I call him. Put the little accent on it. You're fantastic. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I'm the only one that matters with it. You are fantastic. He's a great leader. I endorsed him the last election he had, and he won by 28 points. So we're going to do even better this time. We have another election. We're going to do better. We appreciate it. We're behind you 100%. That's all right. India is a great country with a very good friend of mine at the top. And, he's just done a fantastic job. I think that Pakistan and India have been very nicely together. Right? That's not a very, they are. And it's a great, I think, great leaders, as far as I'm concerned. Indonesia, we covered, and I just want to say that that's a big country, a powerful country. It does unbelievably well, and it's great to have you. Iraq, we have Iraq. With lots of oil, they have so much oil, they don't know what to do with it. It's a big problem, and they have so much, you have no idea what to do with it. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Italy, we have a young woman who's we're not allowed to say it because usually it's the end of your political career. We say she's a beautiful young woman. Now, if we use the word beautiful in the United States about a woman, that's the end of your political career. But I'll take my chances. Where is she? There she is. You don't want to be called beautiful. You are. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. She wanted to be here, and she's incredible, and I really respect her. And really, she's a very successful politician. We have Norway. Oh, Norway, how are you doing? What happened in Norway? What happened? Where is Johnny? We're going to the war. I can tell they did that. Where's my, I think you want to stand on this record. We have Oman, again, we have Paraguay, we have really fantastic representative from Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what, and this time we get to the best seat. He always gets the best seat. He deserves the best seat. But what a great place it is. Spain. Where's Spain? Are you guys welcoming him with respect to the GDP? We'll get close. We'll get close. But fantastic job you're doing. And UAE, which is great. United Kingdom. Where's United Kingdom? Where's my friend?
Ya, ya ada iklan jadi kita bisa skip.
These people all came in like 20-minute notice, and I think it's fantastic. And we have so many others, and it's just so many others. And it's such a compliment to what we're doing, because what we've done is something very unique and very special. So it's perhaps the wealthiest and most powerful group of nations ever assembled at one time, which is a big thing. We have achieved together in recent days a change that really is historic, and it's going to be remembered forever. And I want to thank the American team for their amazing work, and I want to thank, I think he'll go down as the greatest Secretary of State in the history of our country. I really like Marco. I wouldn't say it. Marco Rubio, I wouldn't say it. You're doing a great job. I'll tell you, he's on course to do this. We've done a lot of work in 9 months. We've done a lot of work. I say that, 1 year ago, a little more, 1 year ago, America, the United States of America I say it was a dead country. The king told me, and I used that, he said, sir, 1 year ago it was a dead country. Today you have the hottest country anywhere in the world. And it is, it's the hottest country. So many investors are here. We have over $17 trillion being invested in the United States, which is a record that nobody has ever beaten. Anybody won't. And we still have 4 months to go before it's a year. So in 8 months, we have over $17 trillion. We're actually very close to $18 trillion. There's never been, as an example, the previous administration had less than $1 trillion over 4 years. We have, we're close to breaking $18 trillion in 8 months. It's pretty amazing. No country's ever done that. I want to also thank Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and my son-in-law and a great guy, Jared Kushner. And I even have my daughter here, Ivanka. Ivanka, please stand up. Ivanka's here. Wow. Thank you. We have a great team. We have, as you know, General Rosen Kane, we have Julie Ratcliffe, we have Tony Barrett, we have really a lot of good talent. We have Pete Hickseth, who's in the Department of War, as opposed to the Department of Defense. We know that would change. Somehow I like the name better, so a lot of people. But the momentous breakthrough that we're here to celebrate tonight is more than the end of the war in Gaza. It's with God's help. It'll be the new beginning for an entire beautiful Middle East. From this moment forward, we can build a region that's strong and stable and prosperous and united in rejecting the path of terror once and for all. We want to get rid of the terror and get on to other things. There are many other things in life that are so good. The final sprint to this deal began less than 3 weeks ago on the sidelines of the United Nations in New York. I met with many of the people in this room, and it all just started coming together. I've known so many of you for so long. They're friends of mine. They're great people. I have a couple I don't like in particular, but I won't tell you who. I have actually a few of them I don't like at all. But I'll never find out who they are. And we will come to the committee. But I have most of you who I like a lot, and I respect a lot. Maybe that's more important. We listened and we exchanged ideas, and we kept pushing forward until the job was done. And the first steps to peace are always the hardest. And today we've taken them and we've put them all together, and we've come up with this beautiful mix that nobody thought was possible. And as you know, I just come from Israel. It was an amazing day to watch the hostages come in and to watch all of the other things and do all of the other things that we do. And like all of us here this evening, there's many people who are overjoyed that the war has ended. Many of you are dancing in the streets. They are dancing in the streets. And they've been dancing for weeks now. Once they heard about this and they heard that it was even a possibility, they were elated at the arrival of the hostages and excited to begin this new chapter for the entire region. And it's going to be that. We're going to be great partners, and I hope everybody's going to join the Abraham Accord. I like to say the Avraham. I love Avraham. It somehow doesn't sound as good when I say it as it does when some of my other friends say it's from the region. But we're going to get a lot of people joining the Abraham Accords. We have the four great nations that did it early on, and they stayed with it. And then I had the Biden administration, which is the worst administration in the history of our country, and obviously they did nothing of that and everything else. And so it's started for now. A lot of people even today, they're talking about all joining up. So many people have talked to me about that, and it's going to be a great tribute to really the United States. I mean, the United States has worked very hard in the Middle East, so it will be a tribute to us and to Jared and to Steve and to all of the people at Marco, all of the people that have worked so hard in that. And it really is going to bring, it's going to guarantee that it all stays together. And we're going to do well because the four nations do very well. I mean, they do extremely well. They're wealthy, but they're not wealthier because of it. So I hope everybody's now joining up. Now we have no excuses. We don't have a Gaza, and we don't have the land as an excuse. It was a good excuse, but we don't have that anymore. All the momentum now is for a great, glorious, and lasting peace. And our commitment to fulfilling the 20-point plan we developed together will be the crucial foundation for achieving that bright future. And it's being worked on right now as we speak. And we're actually in stage 3 and 4. It's not going to be we're just divided down so simply. We can be well advanced in some of the things that we say we're going to do. We can take them out of order in a positive way. And we've shown how it can be done with responsible nations like the people in this room, these incredible people in this room, setting aside their differences, seeking common ground, and pursuing a better world for all of us. And that spurs my dream that we all get together and enjoy our life. And we're going to put some of you on the board of peace. Everyone wants to be on the board of peace. They said, well, you be the chairman. I said, I'm pretty busy too. But whatever we can do to have peace in the Middle East, it's worth it. But everybody wants to go on the board of peace. They're probably going to enlarge it. We're going to get the leaders, the top people, the top leaders. They want to be on the board of peace. A beautiful term. At first I wasn't sure, and then I realized how beautiful it is. And for the people of Gaza, the focus now must be on restoring the basics of a good life. We have a lot of money coming into Gaza, a lot of rebuilding and building. It's not so much rebuilding, it's really building. Cleaning up and building. Pleased to announce that numerous countries of great wealth and power and dignity have come forward to me just today and over the last week to say they want to help in the reconstruction of Gaza, putting up whatever money is necessary. And the money is, of course, it's a lot of money, but it's not much compared to the value or the wealth of these tremendous countries. And they are ensuring stability and success in the Middle East. So when you think about it, it's a very, very small amount of money is necessary, relatively speaking. And as those commitments are made, I'm going to let the Lord know who's doing it because they really deserve great credit for doing it. And do something that's really monumental. This is a monumental day. This is a monumental moment in the history of the world beyond the Middle East. We all agree that supporting Gaza must be done to lift up the people themselves, but we don't want to fund anything having to do with bloodshed, hatred, or terror, as has happened in the past. And for the same reason, we also agree that Gaza's reconstruction requires that it be demilitarized and that a new honest civilian police force must be allowed to create a safe condition for the people in Gaza. As I said earlier, I intend to be a partner in securing a better future. We're going to be working with the United States and we're going to make sure that the Middle East is going to be a safe and secure place. It's a very important place in the world. Man, so much. There's so many people who said the Middle East, this has been going for many, many decades. I've read it many times that World War III will begin in the Middle East. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. There was a time that you would have thought it could have, but it's not going to happen. There won't be World War III, hopefully it will, but it's not going to start in the Middle East. We're not going to have a World War III this time. There'll never be a World War III. Our work begins right here, right now. From ancient times, this region has been extraordinarily mixed with respect to people, culture, religions, all of the different elements of national characters, unlike maybe anywhere else on earth. And for 3,000 years, there's been conflict. For whatever reason, there's been tremendous conflict, always conflict. But today, for the first time anyone can remember, we have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to put the old feuds and bitter hatreds behind us. And that's why so many people in this room, they didn't get along. Some did, some didn't, but they're getting along now. This has brought the people together. This is the first time that Middle East crisis has brought people together as opposed to driving them apart. And to declare that our future will not be ruled by the fights of the generations past, which is foolish. So together let us continue in the spirit of cooperation and goodwill that has finally brought us to this incredible historic breakthrough. If we do it together, we will reach the Middle East's incredible destiny, a safe and prosperous and beautiful crossroads of culture and commerce, faith in humanity and geographic center. This would be the geographic center of the world. So I just want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank you all for what you've done and for this quick notice. It all came together just at one little period. It just came together. The greatest deals happen that way. If you do anything about deals, it's all I've done all my life is deals. The greatest deals just sort of happen. And that's what happened right here. Maybe this is going to be the greatest deal of them all, not just nation building, not just having to do with this the political wins. This would be maybe the greatest of them all, period. And I want to thank all of you and all of these great nations and this region for what it's gone through and all of the fights it's had on life over death and hope over strife and harmony over hatred. That's what we want. We want it to be that way because together we're going to forge a magnificent, great, and enduring peace. I want to just end by saying God bless you all. God bless the Middle East. God bless your countries. And God bless you. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we can ask the meeting to leave, and we're going to have a little conversation with all of these great leaders. It will take 5 minutes, and we'll just talk for a couple of minutes. But if we can ask the media to leave, would be great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. So that? No, that's too much. So thank you, everybody. So to the leaders, I just want to thank you very much for being here. We'll be meeting again. We'll be drawing some names if you want to get involved in the board of peace. You'll let us know. And I just want to thank everybody. This is really a special occasion. Thank you all very much. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Saudara-saudara, ini luar biasa kerjasama dengan Berita Satu dan langsung dari tempat acara. Apa yang mau kita katakan Bapak Ibu? Bahwa ini saatnya Indonesia Strengthening Integrated Human Resources Development and Peaceful for Universe. Indonesia selalu meningkat kembangkan pembangunan manusia seutuhnya dan perdamaian semesta. Itu mengacu juga kepada apa yang 80 tahun lalu telah ditorehkan oleh orang-orang tua kita, oleh founding fathers, oleh founding mothers. Indonesia cinta perdamaian abadi. Lihat bagaimana Presiden Amerika dengan Presiden Indonesia, mereka begitu intens untuk menyampaikan nilai-nilai cinta abadi itu. Nilai-nilai yang dikatakan oleh ucapan seorang Ketua DPR Republik Indonesia, Ibu Puan Maharani. Nilai-nilai waktu kemarin 1 Oktober. Nilai-nilai yang memang sudah mendarah daging dan menjamin kesuksesan, keberhasilan Indonesia selama 80 tahun ini. Maka ke depan kita pun harus memiliki suatu sikap yang mewujudkan karakter individu sekaligus sosial, karakter yang mengacu kepada sesuatu yang mewujudkan kesejahteraan bersama, kesetaraan, seperti apa yang kita saksikan di sini. Bapak kita ada di sana, dia presiden kita, dia mewakili kita, dan dia bukan hanya mengangkat kepentingan national interest daripada Indonesia, tapi international is interest. Itu yang hebat Bapak Ibu. Oleh karena itu layaklah seperti apa yang sudah tertulis itu. Indonesia cinta perdamaian abadi. Sesungguhnya ketika 60 tahun yang lalu atau 55 tahun lalu Indonesia telah merdeka, profesi, pekerjaan, fungsi yang paling utama sesungguhnya adalah fungsi-fungsi mediasi. Fungsi-fungsi yang memang harus mewujudkan apa yang sudah disebutkan profesi itu. Profesi itu orangnya apa? Apakah advokat, jaksa, penuntut, atau yang lain? Menurut kami, di Asosiasi Mediator Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, Tanhana Dharma Mangrua Nusantara adalah mediator. Oleh karena itu, bila Indonesia akan segera mewujudkan kemerdekaan, ulangi, kemerdekaan menjadi 100 tahun, dan pada saat itu the goal Indonesia lebih cepat, lebih bagus. Kenapa? Karena kami juga turut menyiapkan tulisan-tulisan itu. Bappenas dan kementerian lembaga yang lain pada waktu itu. Sampai dengan tahun 2016 kami ada di sana. Bahwa Indonesia Goal memang sangat mudah. Jika kita seluruhnya bangsa Indonesia, pihak-pihak yang memang sangat memberikan konstruktif, bukan sesuatu yang negative way, tetapi yang menciptakan segala hal yang memberikan darah segar untuk kehidupan dunia yang lebih baik. We have Indonesia strengthening integrated human resources development and peaceful for the rest of the world. Indonesia selalu meningkat kembangkan manusia seutuhnya di seluruh dunia dan perdamaian semesta. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salpe, salpe.